Hey everyone! If you enjoy roguelikes or are just curious about the genre, stick around. We're diving into 12 unique games that will keep you coming back for more. And if you like this kind of content, hit subscribe for more gaming deep dives. In Hades, you play as Zagreus, fighting to escape the underworld against all odds. The way this game handles storytelling through failure is fascinating. Each death brings new conversations and character developments that actually make you look forward to returning to the hub area. The combat system offers 6 main weapons, and you'll collect boons from Greek gods to create unique builds. After about 30 attempts at escaping, I finally made it out, though the story was far from over. The way it weaves narrative through gameplay is genuinely refreshing.
What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Spelunky 2 takes cave exploration to new heights with its intricate, interconnected systems. Every element in the game follows consistent rules. Water flows naturally, fire spreads realistically, and creatures interact with each other even when you're not around. These systems create moments you couldn't plan for. Using a turkey to trigger a trap might leave you with cooked meat for health, or an accidental explosion could reveal a hidden path. The more you play, the more you discover about how these pieces fit together, making each run feel like a new adventure. Cult of the Lamb blends dungeon crawling with cult management in an unexpected way. Between combat runs where you gather resources and convert new followers, you're building structures, performing rituals, and keeping your flock faithful. The balance between these elements creates interesting choices. I've had to cut promising dungeon runs short because my cultists were starving back at base. The contrast between cute visuals and dark themes works surprisingly well, making both the action and management aspects feel fresh and engaging. Vampire Survivors strips action gameplay down to its core by focusing purely on movement and build planning. Your weapons fire automatically, starting with a single attack and eventually filling the screen with devastating combinations. Despite its simple appearance, the game handles hundreds of enemies at once, creating impressive displays of chaos and strategy. A full run takes about 30 minutes, but the variety of characters and weapon combinations keeps each attempt feeling different. It's amazing how much depth can emerge from such straightforward controls. Into the Breach turns monster defense into a tactical puzzle box. Controlling 3 mechs, you protect cities from giant insects on compact grid maps. What makes each turn fascinating is that you can see exactly what enemies will do next. It's like chess, where you know your opponent's moves in advance. The small battlefields are dense with strategic possibilities, rewarding clever use of environmental hazards and enemy positioning. I've spent minutes analyzing single turns, knowing that each decision ripples through the entire mission. Hey, quick pause here. If you're enjoying this look at some of Switch's finest games, hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Let me know in the comments which of these games you've played or are excited to try. Now, let's continue with our lineup. Dead Cells masters the art of fluid combat and exploration. The interconnected world opens up as you gain permanent abilities, changing how you navigate familiar areas. Each run lets you experiment with different weapon combinations. I've found success with everything from rapid-fire bows to explosive traps. The combat rewards quick thinking and precise timing, teaching you through experience rather than tutorials. Even after countless runs, finding a new secret passage or weapon combination keeps things exciting. Downwell is an elegant dive into vertical action. Your character's gun boots serve as both weapon and mobility tool, creating a unique rhythm of falling and shooting. Each level brings new challenges and enemies that force you to adapt your strategy on the fly. The three-color visual style keeps the action clear even at high speeds, letting you focus on maintaining combos and managing resources. Though a successful run might only take 30 minutes, mastering the intricacies of movement and combat provides lasting challenge. Dicey Dungeons transforms combat into a creative dice manipulation puzzle. 6 different characters each use dice in unique ways. The warrior re-rolls for better attacks, while the robot builds programs from numbered slots. With hundreds of items and abilities to discover, each run presents new ways to work with whatever random equipment you find. The cute exterior masks genuine tactical depth, especially when dealing with unlucky rolls. It's impressive how much strategy emerges from simply deciding how to use your dice. In Rogue Legacy 2, each death leads to choosing a new heir with random traits that affect gameplay. One run might give you a colorblind knight who sees everything in black and white, the next a giant warrior who's easier to hit but deals more damage. Between attempts, you build up a castle that provides permanent upgrades, ensuring progress even when runs go poorly. With 15 distinct character classes and countless trait combinations, each heir feels like embarking on a fresh adventure. Enter the Gungeon turns bullet hell shooting into a dungeon-crawling adventure. With hundreds of unique weapons to discover, from practical firearms to guns that turn enemies into chickens, each run feels like unwrapping a new toy. The dodge roll mechanic provides crucial moments of invincibility for weaving through complex bullet patterns. Playing with a friend completely changes the dynamic, allowing for creative weapon combinations and clutch revivals. The sheer variety of guns keeps the action fresh and unpredictable. Monster Train reimagines deck building by spreading combat across 3 vertical floors. Combining different clans opens up diverse strategies. You might focus on buffing a single powerful unit or overwhelm enemies with waves of expendable troops. Deck building feels like solving a puzzle, finding synergies between cards that multiply their effectiveness. The vertical layout adds unique tactical considerations, as positioning becomes just as important as the cards you play. Each run teaches you new combinations to try next time. Darkest Dungeon stands out by making psychological stress as dangerous as physical wounds. Heroes develop quirks based on their experiences, transforming into unique characters shaped by their adventures. Resource management extends beyond the dungeons. Choosing which heroes to treat, upgrade, or dismiss becomes crucial to long-term success. The game encourages rotating your roster rather than relying on a single team, as even your strongest heroes need time to recover from their psychological scars. Hey, let me know what you think about these games. Maybe you've played some and have a different take, or maybe something here caught your eye. Drop a comment, let's chat about it. See you in the next one.